Hello there, crafters of the world. I hope you're having a great day. This is another project to be as a Valentine Day card, and this is a project which I called it the Red Roses Valentine Day card. Purely because I used these roses which I did not make myself. These were roses from bouquets I had in the house for a long time, so I destroyed the bouquets because, they are just some kind of plasticky paper. They're nice to touch, they're a bit a bit oomph, like bigger, and they look very, very nice. So as you can see, what I further did, I distressed the roses myself. I applied glitter just the way I have applied glitter on the white flowers, in the middle of which I put later on some red crystals to match red crystals on the flower, which you can see there on the right hand side at the bottom. Purely everything to be a certain kind of color scheme. Right, so the leaves, the roses, and excepting the paper rose which I made myself, so the leaves, the roses, and the grass were something I had in the house. They're a bit more plasticky a bit, but they're very beautiful. I distressed them further. What I also used was the flower which I mentioned to you, and which I made using the die cutting machine and dies. The white paradise bird I did not use in the past, in the end, sorry, although I applied glitter on it and everything. Maybe I'm going to use it on another project, but I think it was too much. Next, what I did, I created that window using the die cutting machine and the die in the shape of the window, which I further distressed, and I used paper plus the white ribbon, as you could see there, and I also used white paper in the middle on which to write the wishes, purely because the card is double-sided, as you could see there. So this is double-sided paper. What I later did, the fairy which you can see in the middle, and which I again made using die cutting machine and a die in the shape of a fairy, which I also distressed, as you can see there, with yellow and orange brownish ink, and on which I applied glitter. I further added butterfly later on. You'll not see the butterfly on this card, but you could see it, at the beginning of the project, because I applied the butterfly much later. So, clearly I always tend to apply lots of things on my projects, even after I stopped the video. This is something normal when you are in the creative process, and if you're like, I could add something more, or I can remove something, depending on how you feel. What next? I used also the glass flower, which I applied there, and I'm pretty happy with the final look. So there's nothing more for me to add. I hope that this inspired you. And sorry, later on I removed the glass flower so you can't see it there. But I hope that this project somehow influenced you into doing the same kind of things. You have to have lots of little things there. I applied a ribbon on the left hand side matching, made of pearls and glass, matching the flower, the crystal, the red crystal I put on the flower on the right hand side, and also in the center of the flowers, the white flowers at the top. So yeah, this is things I have added later on. So I hope that this inspired you. Have a very nice day, and thank you for watching. Bye.